Hello. If you are watching this video, it's because you want to learn there it is, how to divide radicals. How do we divide radicals? Well, let me tell you, there are 4 steps. Step 1, you look for perfect squares. For example, if I had the square root of 4 over 3, you would say, oh, Mrs. Braun, that square root of 4 is a perfect square. Square root of 4 is 2. Final answer is 2 over 3. Step 2, you would try to simplify numbers on the outside of the radical and inside the radical. For example, if I had 2 root 3 over 2 root 5, you would look at these 2's on the outside and say, they're both divisible by 2, and they would cancel. That's what it looks like on the outside. And then if you can simplify numbers on the inside of a radical, it would look something like this. 2 and 6 are both inside the radical, and they're both divisible by 2, so you would definitely want to do that to make it smaller. Okay. Step 3 is to rationalize the denominator. It's absolutely not okay to have a square root in the denominator. That's a big old no-no, so I'll teach you how to rationalize the denominator. You can't have the square root of any number in the denominator. And step 4, you want to simplify square roots. For example, if I did my first 3 steps and I had the square root of 12, that is not the final answer. You have to go through and simplify one more time and tell me the final answer is 2 root 3. Yeah? Let me show you what the examples look like. For number 13, let's use this sheet. For number 13, this is our first example. We're looking for step 1. Are there any perfect squares? The answer is yes, there are perfect squares. That 4 is a perfect square. So you get the root of 12 over 2. Step 2 is to simplify numbers outside the radicals. No, nothing there. And you can't simplify anything inside the radicals because there's no radical there. Step 3 is to rationalize the denominator. There's no square root in this denominator, so we can skip that step also. We need to simplify this 12. The square root of 12 is 4 times 3. That gives me 2 root 3. If you cannot do this step, you need to go back and watch the video that comes before this. This gets me 2 root 3 over 2, and the last step is to simplify one last time. Do you see these 2's? They cancel both outside the radical. Final answer is root 3. Let's look at 14. Step 1, look for perfect squares. Oh my word, you guys, they're both perfect squares. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 25 is 5. Put a ring on it. Okay, here's a couple more. At any time, you can pause and rewind if you need to. For number 15, there's no perfect squares, but I can simplify these numbers inside the radical. They're both divisible by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by, there's that bell again. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Step 3, rationalize the denominator. This is magical. Watch this happen. You want the denominator to be a whole number. So whatever number you have in the denominator, that's the number that you're going to multiply the top and bottom by. Mathematically, it's totally legal because you're multiplying it by 1, so that's okay. In the numerator, 2 times 3 is 6. In the denominator, 3 times 3 is 9. Oh my gracious, there's a perfect square. Final answer is root 6 over 3. You can't have this in the denominator, so you multiply by this number, top and bottom, and it pushes this into a perfect square, and out into a whole number. Go back and watch that again if you need to. Number 16, there's no perfect squares, no simplifying. We are going to rationalize the denominator by multiplying it by the root of 2 over the root of 2. This gets me 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. Isn't that convenient? This is a perfect square. It pushes it out into a whole number. Isn't that magical? It's mathemagical. Whoops, sorry. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. There's a couple more here. Let's look at this number 17. Scroll down. Step 1. Simplify any perfect squares. I see that 4, do you? That's a perfect square. The square root of 4 is 2, and you multiply it by the number in the front. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, step 2. You try to simplify things outside, can't do that. Simplify numbers inside, can't do that. Step 3, rationalize the denominator. Even though there's a number in the front, you're still only multiplying by the radical. This gets me 4 root 5 over 3 times the root of 5 times the root of 5 is the root of 25. Look at that perfect square. Square root of 25 is 5, and you have to multiply it by the number in the front. You will end up with 4 root 5 over 15. Then you check to see if there's anything here that you can simplify one last time. There's not. So you're finished. So, step 1, look for perfect squares. No. Step 2, simplify numbers outside the radical. Oh, there it is. Okay, 3 and 3 are both divisible by 3. I get a 1 and a 1, but you don't need the coefficient of a 1. So I get 1 over root 3. That's awesome. We can rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Whatever number you have in the denominator, you multiply top and bottom by that number. Okay, 1 times the root of 3 is square root 3. The root of 3 times the root of 3 is the root of 9. There's that perfect square. Square root of 9 is 3. I think I have, yeah, these are for you. Okay, so these problems are for you. I feel like I have more also. Hold on, let me check. Oh, yep. Okay, these 4 are for you. Do me a favor, pause the video, pause the video, do these 4 problems, and then press play and check your work. Press pause. Do it. Pause. Okay, welcome back. I'm going to go through these with you, just in case you need a little bit of help. For number 19, we're going to do these quickly though. For number 19, 15 and 6 are both divisible by 3. I get root 5 over root 2. Rationalize the denominator by multiplying by root 2 over root 2. You get the square root of 10 over the square root of 4. Hey, that's a perfect square. Ooh, there it is. There, look at number 20. Square root of 4 is 2. Rationalize the denominator. You get 2 root 3 over root 9, 2 root 3 over 3. Oops, sorry. There's my work. Pause it if you have to. is. Sorry. Number 21. Look for perfect squares. That's a perfect square. So the square root of 4 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Simplify the numbers inside and outside the radical. Can't do that, but we can rationalize the denominator. I get 8 root 12 over 3 root 144. That's me 8 root 12 over. The square root of 144 is 12 times 3 is 36. Oh, there's a couple things we can do here. I'm looking at, this is pretty big. This 12, I feel like you can simplify it. Let's do that first. 8 root 12, we're going to turn into 16 root 3. There's my work for it. Oh, sorry. There's my work for it. So in the numerator, excuse me, you get 8 root 12 simplifies to be 16 root 3. In the denominator, you have 36. And then you want to try to simplify one last time. 16 and 36 are both divisible by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Final answer. 4 root 3 over 9. Last one. No perfect squares. Can simplify. Rationalize the denominator. Okay, up top. The number in the front is 5. The root of 5 times the root of 3 is the root of 15. 2 times 1 is 2. The root of 3 times the root of 3 is 9. There's my perfect square. Square root of 9 is 3. Times 2 is 6. So I get 5 root 15 all over 6. Wasn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Go back and rewatch the video if you have to. And I'll see you in class. Have a good day.